Get started.
Okay.
Today, I am sitting down with Gabby, a fellow warrior of Sturge-Weber Syndrome. And today we're going to talk about what makes Gabby Gabby and also talk about some of the endeavors that she's involved with. So, Gabby, why don't you give me like 2 or 3 minutes, not even that long, but give me a few seconds about Gabby. Who are you and where do you come from?
So I grew up in South Florida and I have Sturge-Weber syndrome and I am very, very like hardworking, determined. Um Honestly, one of the nicest people you would ever meet.
Oh,
And I just have like I'm so passionate about Sturge-Weber, and that's what kind of like drawn me into like getting connected with the foundation because I really just want to help like kids who are just like now starting to observe, like not observe, but like starting to discover that they have the condition as well and who needs help. So yeah, just
awesome.
I'm just a kind person.
I agree with you. I love you to pieces, as you know. So tell me, what is the hardest thing you've had to deal with Sturge-Weber syndrome?
Ooh, I think just like really manage, like just managing it, like because I've had so many like times where I need help and I couldn't help myself because, I'm very limited to do a lot of things. And, I'll often the time like I'll get frustrated, but then like I have amazing people in my life to really just, help me understand it. So there's like a lot that I had help with, but I think just like kind of just how you say, kind of just like manage with it and like accepting. So yeah.
That's a tough one, right? Because when it comes right down to it, you say you're limited by a lot of things, but tell me about what does a typical day look like for Gabby?
Um, well, it's very simple. I mean, I of course I work, I have a job and I work for Publix supermarket and I'm basically a bagger there, and due to my condition, that's the basically the only thing that I can do because along with it I can't count money, I can't drive, I like I'm limited to do stuff like that. And so I just do the best that I can and try to help out the best that I can. And yeah, and when I get home, of course I have a dog, so I take care of him. And then I just go in my room, just play piano, write music, you know, just keep myself preoccupied. So
Excellent.
yeah,
So it sounds like to me that you live a pretty fulfilled life, right? Because you go to
absolutely.
work, you do your thing. And did I hear music is your thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about this music of yours.
So, I've been writing songs since I was 6 years old. I'm self-taught. So I taught myself how to write songs when I was six. And I started singing when I was two. And basically, like, I grew up with music. Like, it's my dream, it's my passion, it's what keeps me going. And like, when I need an escape, I rely on music. So I just write songs a lot, and yeah, so.
Well, I had heard that, as you might have known, you've told me before.
Mhm.
So what what do you think you want people to know about your music?
Just like to see the positive side. Like, I want to be the type of artist where, you know, like someone would struggle like really hard with like either a bad breakup or you know, they would be in the LGBTQ community and they would have a hard time like coming out to the parents or the loved ones and they don't get accepted. So when they hear my music, they're like, "Oh my God, like I actually feel good. Like this is making me feel so much better." So basically just like empowering and just have like a fun side. So just to make them happy, you know?
It's hard to be different, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
And,
It is.
and we see this a lot here at the foundation. And, I'm thrilled that you're making an awareness piece about it and keeping it very positive. So thank you for that.
Of course.
You were so kind not too long ago to share with me one song. Do you want to tell everybody about it?
Sure. So this song, I wrote it when I was 17 years old, and it was like literally like the worst time of my life. And when I wrote the song, it kind of just like helped me heal in a way. So I titled it Warrior because um it kind of like made me realize that I do have a side where I can be a warrior and I'm strong. And, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And, a lot of people, especially like with Sturge-Weber syndrome, like they can definitely relate to the song and yeah, just help you like find some hope. So,
Hope. That's a great word right there. Hope. So if somebody was interested in hearing that, where would they find it?
so they will find it all over music platforms. So it's going to be on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, and etc. It goes a lot. So yeah, you can find it everywhere when it comes out. So
Awesome.
yeah,
So I can't wait to hear the rest, and I can't wait to announce it when it comes out here too, so we can share it with our group, right?
yes,
Um, so to that little girl who you started with, right? What would you tell that same little girl that's coming up through the Sturge-Weber ranks of, being you were 6, you said, then 17. What would
ma'am.
you tell them now that you're the age you are?
So I would just tell them just to like really take your time and really just enjoy the process because the little girl and the teenager who is like super excited just to like get into it and like start to like really show people who she is. It's also really important to have patience because without patience there won't be no balance. So it's always important to have balance in life. So I would just tell her just to be patient, keep fighting, and you'll be fine. And there's so many people who supports you and loves you. So you always can rely on them if things get too hard. So
And that's why you are a warrior, my friend.
thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
this beautiful time together today.
Thank you
I
for having
appreciate you.
me.
Of course, of course. And we can't wait till your music comes out. And maybe, just maybe, we'll do a little sneak peek, if you allow us to, of your warrior
Absolutely.
song.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I would be excited to do that, of course.
Excellent.
So
Well, thank you, Gabby.
thank you. Have a great one.